Guys, I'm gonna tweak. I'm always tweaking. Who fucking cares? This is a weird quality video. First of all, the framing is weird because I didn't get this camera set up, and also it was at a weird low angle, and the light was shining in, so I had to like adjust it. Anyway, who fucking cares, right? I just got a lift. I just clipped in some McDoodads for you guys to kind of see what the past week post show um was looking like. Who fucking cares about like that? Dude, honestly, I'm just here. I will say I did finally find my moderately okay microphones. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I had never used them because I couldn't figure out how to use them. Turns out I'm fucking stupid, guys. Whoa, imagine that. A woman that's stupid. Um, Yeah, I'm very excited about this though. I will say in the post show or the post fuck me post lift talk in the car, audio quality was ass, and I'm sorry about that. So maybe life will be looking up from here. Maybe, probably not. We'll see. Everything seems to go. Not everything. I will say a lot of things have been going really well. Here's the top set on the RDLs. I am proud to say I am actually really excited because I switched some of my lifts around. I do think my split is working pretty well for me. I had just changed my back day to instead of push press, military press, as being my compound to a weighted pull up. It's not like I can do crazy heavy weights, but I was like, you know what? One day I do want to do crazy heavy weights, so you guys start doing that shit. So very excited about that. Very excited. Um, yeah, and then I realized that all three of my leg days that I had are compounds with the glutes in a stretch position. Oh, can you fucking speak, Elsa? Yeah, squats, RDL, deadlift. So I pulled out the RDLs, um, and then replaced them with hip thrusts. So we'll see what that brings us. And then I did kind of realize I was just hitting way too much like every leg day. I'm trying to hit all the things and do a million different sets. So we kind of dropped it to like 1 to 2 sets to failure on these exercises and not doing a bunch of empty volume. Hit all the muscle groups, go to failure on it, and then boom, chakalaka, get the fuck out. So we will see how this works, guys. I'm actually really excited to kind of see what progress we got going. Um, can you say one more time? Tweaking. I'm always tweaking. I am proud to announce that the time that I'm voice recording this, we are about a week and a half after the show, and I will say it gets better. Life gets better. Coachy Poo bumped up my food, dropped our cardio, and I feel a lot better. I made sure to take a day off from work and like actually get my shit together. I will say, if you do a show, make sure that you afterwards do take time for yourself. Pull away, do some things that kind of relax you and get the things done that you need to get done. Again, just take care of yourself. Like, I push myself to the physical fucking limit. Health issues, all this other schnaz, and I didn't stop and remember that I'm also a human, so you gotta do that. You gotta do that. And we have a bunch of talks and stuff, and you could be watching this without me talking. Maybe we could just put music over. Who knows? Sometimes I just like to yap. Maybe I'm insane. Maybe you're insane. Yeah. Kind of just existing, guys. I exist in my happy little world. I will say, I do like going to the gym in the morning. God, what a sleigh. Oh, and I started, instead of hitting the gym after the three, my, ooh, look at that crack. I started okay, so like my hitch, right, for work, because I work 12s, you have however many days in a row. Instead of at the last day of my hitch, going to the gym after work and doing that shit, I switched to it being the first day in the morning, low-key early as fuck, and it's like, wow, you're one of them rise and grind motherfuckers. And it's like, bro, who fucking cares? I'm able to get in there, 300 milligrams caffeine to the dome, tweak the fuck out, I have a good day. And then, bro, low-key, look at my hammies, dude. They're going crazy right now. I didn't even realize. Anyway, so yeah, that's low-key been working pretty well for me. Just because I do like, just blasting my brain with caffeine. And I realized it's probably not good to be doing that in the evening and then trying to sleep and stuff. Mostly, I'm trying to get my sleep under control. I will say, if you keep your sleep cycle regulated, life is better. Yes, you can blast all the caffeine you want and have a cardiac event, but at least if your sleep is good, you don't go too crazy. Yeah, I don't really know what else to tell you. Oh, I also actually started doing hyperextensions. I don't know if I'm doing them right. I'm gonna be for real. I don't ever do these. There's a lot of things I don't ever do. But you start doing it, and you're like, man, I don't know. Am I doing it right? And you figure out as you go. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Who cares, right? Um, snacks? Anyone have any good snack recommendations? Look, I just be making things. Dude, you have to volume max. I will say, I could probably do some tater tots. I could pound those down. You know what? Tater tots with some mayo and ketchup. That's what I like. Them shits slap hard. I just remember one year my sister woke me up for New Year's and was like, "You want to eat some tater tots?" And we pounded like an entire bag of tater tots in the middle of the night. It was really good. I don't know. That's all I have. Get ready for the worst audio quality ever in your life. Good chow.
Holy fucking shit, Pookie Bears. You got more gym footage. I'm so happy about that. We'll have an honest little conversation here real quick. Fuck. I need to get a better mic. I should just invest in a better mic. Low key, I'm thinking about investing in just like a drill bit and maybe doing my own nails. Cause like I'm tired of going to this, like they look amazing, don't get me wrong. But like salons are expensive. I like having nice nails, but I used to do them myself and like Loki might just start doing like anyway, so I got sidetracked. Yeah, honest little talk here. Let me slurp down some fluid as well. I'm actually really proud that we got any gym footage. So, granted, it did take a little bit. I'm not gonna be able to do it every single day, because it takes up a little bit more time to have to worry about getting a tripod in the right position and stuff. Loki, y'all got the low angle, and you know what? That's a curb. We need to stop letting women drive. Jesus fucking Christ! How many times do I need to say this? Women, dude. Okay, so we are post show number 2. Fucking amazing leg day. I will say, mentally, I am fucking struggling, and I think that it's something I probably need to get out there because for other bodybuilders, um, going through it, it's it is very 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 challenging. So number one was going out and eating food after the show, which was amazing. I think this is really hard for me because I do have a past history of eating disorder. Like I was bulimic when I was in high school and stuff. Like 6 years, like straightforward, guys. It was anything, like any meal, fucking fucking hard, like everything. I was just throwing up. I'm pretty sure the liquid IVs was where I was getting literally all of my nutrition because I was putting that shit in all my water, and that was like the only thing that I wouldn't fucking throw up. So that is a part of me that I have to work through, and it's a very very conscious thing. Because right now I am struggling. We are, we went out, had food, great. I'm chill because like I knew like if you go out, I had 2 days like right post show, carb the fuck up, and then yesterday um I didn't track everything yesterday. I just wanted a day of like eating food, but more carbs than whatever. So I had a really good lift today, right? Like I made sure I was like, hey, I'm holding water weight right now. I didn't look at the scale until after I got done lifting, so I was like, I know off the past 2 days numbers are going to be up and it's going to mess with my head. Again, it's okay. It's and I'm literally like not even. It's like maybe 3 pounds of water weight. Like I'm chilling. I honestly look really good right now. My veins are popping and shit. I had just consciously, put in my head, you're gonna put fucking effort in this lift, and so I did. Had a really good fucking lift. Granted, I'm okay. I don't know how to say this like properly. I'm feeling emotions right now, and it's okay to feel them. For like anyone out there that's struggling, just feel the emotions. If you need to cry, there's a reason you need to cry. It's like I just got done doing a whole big thing. I feel that like I have goals and stuff in mind, so I know my purpose isn't like done and over with, but the struggle right now is because I no longer have to be like so calorie fucking restricted, and it's a battle in my head of feeling full. Mostly, okay, so mostly we went out, had food, right? And now I just like feel the insane hunger. Because when you cut down for so long, you're chilling, okay? Like I mean, last week it was really hard because I was sitting at like 1,100 fucking calories because we're trying to cut and whatever, and then hyponatremia, all this other deal. So I just like didn't feel good. Um, but now mentally, because we're on this reverse plan, and I want to take it serious, like I want to listen to my coach, do these things so that I'm not putting on 10 pounds of fucking water weight immediately. Granted, there's always like that you can just fucking hit whatever maintenance calories and be fine. It it's I think it depends on like whatever. Again, I'm gonna listen to my coach, work through it, but it is really fucking hard right now because in my head, I'm fighting between the calorie restriction and like having had food. There's this hunger in me of like I just want to fucking shove food and just fucking eat everything in sight until like I'm gonna puke. Like that's the level of hunger that like I'm feeling of just like I need to eat just like a large volumes of everything. And yeah, the I wish I had like I feel like this would probably be easier for me if I had done what I had done after my first show of go home, make a meal that I can like I know hey it's a large like it's still whole food type deal, just large volume and being able to eat it and like not feel like shit because we had gone out and like I had Chinese food and Chipotle and all this other stuff and like things that are very calorically dense and very addictive food, which I'm not saying like if you're someone who can eat one, I mean like them fucking like a brownie from like Costco or something. Like we'll say one of those because I did have one of those like yesterday. Um, being able to eat one and be like, oh, okay, I'm good, I'm chilling. Good for you, but for me, it is definitely a very addictive thing. Like I eat it, and then I'm like, I just want to eat all of these, which is why, like, part of it, it's like I'm not. I'd rather just stick to foods that I know I can eat, taste good. What like the recipes that with the fucking monk fruit. Like I had my food this morning, delicious. I love it, but I know I can eat it and feel satiated and be fine. So like I had, eaten all this food and now I'm just fucking struggling because it's like now we have to go back to being on plan, on track, and I'm struggling in my head because now I'm seeing like the numbers, right? Like and it's just really hard. It's really fucking hard because I'm scared of putting on I'm scared of looking like shit. I think it's okay to say this. Like I'm scared of like what if I do this reverse and I go back to looking how I looked prior to my last two preps? It was like it made my prep so much harder. Granted, it's whatever. So it's a fight right now between being okay with getting food, like eating the carbs that I need to be eating. Like I need to be fueling my muscles. It'll help my lifts feel better. And yeah, I don't know how to really just explain like well enough what it even is because it's I think mostly it's just that I want to shove this fucking food down my throat and do whatever. So again, I just need to work with my coach and she was like just be honest, if like it's gonna be a struggle mentally and that's okay. Like I just have to kind of feel it. Like I have been almost crying like a lot of the time because it's just like I feel just so many emotions right now. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I just all these fucking things. All these fucking things. Um yeah, yeah. I'm really proud that we placed second. Like I'm so happy with that. I'm like genuinely really happy to have placed second. It's it was a painful fucking like cut down and I know with this knowledge now I can do it. It's not a matter of if I get my pro card, it's a matter of when. Like judging feedback and I'm talking to the promoters and stuff backstage and I have really good shape. Gotta come in a little bit leaner. I think back is where I need my improvements. If I get my lats a little bit bigger, get a little bit more definition in my back. Part of it is because I am young. I am young. I don't have the muscle age. I forget that and I get really fucking hardened down on myself. I haven't been lifting as long as everyone else has been lifting, so it's okay. I will get there. We're gonna get the pro card. Um, I know I had like kind of was like, oh, if I don't get it at the Sioux Falls or the Omaha show, I'm gonna extend out my prep and hit the Arizona show. I realized off of last week that's not gonna happen. It is going to be more beneficial for me to get my reverse, start working on improving, get the muscles built back up because if I like keep cutting down to try and get a pro card, I'm going to lose muscle. And that's not what I want. My goal is to be bigger, to be better, have a stronger physique. So I got to keep that in mind. There is next season. And off of the knowledge that I have of like food now and how I need to be eating, it puts me in a much better position to be for next season. And I have to remember that is that the effort I put in right now is to get me in a better starting position, right? It's just it's hard, guys. It's really hard when you are fighting it mentally and at the it's prep prep fucks you up. I will say when you get really hard and into it and deep into the things because when you're cutting down on your last weeks, it's like the only thing in your head is food that becomes your life. It's all you can think about is your next meal. And so like right now it's really hard when you're feeling that fucking hunger and you just want to fucking just smack down and put so even worse than that is that it's like okay, all right, let's say I do mac down. go fucking crazy on the food. I know I'm not going to fucking feel good. Mentally, I'm not gonna feel good. Physically, I'm not gonna feel good. Because when I fucking, like, after eating just like crazy, like food that I hadn't been eating, like yesterday, I just did not fucking feel like amazing. I'm glad that I listened to my coach and took the day off. I mean, I went out and I had like walking in the evening, but I didn't go off and immediately lift because I was having fucking muscle cramps and stuff, and I just worked on fluid and pushing and just getting the refuel in. But yeah, when you like, I will say it is not just calories in versus calories out. Nutrition is very fucking important when you get into bodybuilding. Like for a normal person, yeah, calories in, calories out, whatever. You can have literally, if your deficit is 1,400 and you just want to eat it in pizza, you can do it. It's fine. But like to max it, like for trying to make sure that you feel good and healthy and like whatever, I will say whole foods definitely help you feel so much better. And yeah, like, it's so hard. It's so hard. It's really hard. I think I've kind of just like come to this realization in my head that it's like I can say no to people first of all. Like that's a hard thing for me to do. But it's like I don't now I have all these goals, okay? And I'm like I don't want to go out and fucking if my coach gives me a cheat meal, I'm gonna fucking make it a cheat, like a meal that is going to make me feel good and give me something like just a really good lift. Like I don't the desire to go out and eat like a fucking greased up, like I don't know anything, just like a pizza or some shit, like Papa John's. It just is not the thought of it just isn't doing it for me because it's like I know I'm not gonna feel great after it. So why do I need to go out and do that? Like I don't. I don't. And I realize right now it is really hard um to get through this. And even to talk like the my friends and stuff that it's not like I'm not a person that has like large groups of friends. I'm gonna be so for real. I prefer doing all my own. Like I like being alone. I'm gonna be honest. But the people that I am close with, and like my coworker, he's like, "Well, we gotta go out like once you're far enough in your reverse." And it's like, bro, I don't want to. I don't want to. Like we have work. Oh Christ, am I gonna be able to do this? These work events, and they're wanting to host like a movie night and shit, and have they're like, oh, well, it's Halloween, we're gonna have a bunch of candy and stuff, and it's like, no, like I don't want to. I'm not going to. So I don't know if that helps anyone. Um, but that is, I guess that's what I'm struggling with right now, and I just want to share that with you guys because I think it's something that like just to see someone else go through it is helpful. Um, I would say like I'm just a I'm at a point now to where I've gone through the therapies, right? And I have like my cognitive like a bit okay, bodybuilding, I will say for if you get into it, amazing. I don't I will be honest, if you are someone who has a previous history of eating disorder, I don't think you should do it. Um, I have previous history. I'm doing it. I'm not saying that you can't do it. I'm just saying it will be hard. It'll be very hard, and you end up having to work a lot harder. Getting a call here. That's where we're gonna end it. Mwah.